Hey Tulips, Northernada here, and this isn't my first time in the garden. You may have seen me as a speaker at the last Tulip retreat, and I am back and happy to be blooming in the garden this year. So at the last retreat, I talked to you all about branding, how to build your business. This earring is excited about the Tulip retreat too, and it's ready to get into the garden. So at the last retreat, I talked to you all about personal branding and how branding your personal brand is different than the actual business itself. So your branding really is telling your story, your why, who you're catering to, um, why people should purchase from you. You know, it's more about who you are and your values and your mission and what your business is seeking to serve or provide. So the branding is necessarily this big idea. It's a big idea of how people identify and recognize your business. So when you think of Coca-Cola, you think of certain colors, and you think of maybe even like the commercial, the polar bear commercials during Christmas. There's so many different things about how Coca-Cola brands itself, brands its business, that you can quickly identify Coca-Cola from a Sprite or from a root beer, something like that. So I'm telling you all how to make your brand recognizable, how to tell your story so that your audience, your ideal audience, the people that you want to sell to, the people that you want to support you and consume your services, understand why they should use you or purchase from you or engage you over a different business that sells the same things that you do. For this tulip retreat, I am actually taking you all on my journey of pivoting my brand through loss. I spoke so much about building a strong personal brand and brand identity. But since then, I was in corporate America, climbing the corporate ladder, and then my whole life really took a pause due to a layoff. So that layoff led me into a transition period that really impacted my business and my brand. So I had to find creative ways to still partner with businesses, the brands that I work with, to tell the story about their clothes and their things while telling my own personal story of loss, figuring out what I want to do in the world outside of corporate with my newfound time, and really what my brand should be saying and what I want to say to people. So recognizing that my brand voice and what I want my brand to represent, what I want my business to represent, can pivot and it can change, and how to do that in a way that you can still stay true to the core values and mission of your business. So I'm going to be talking to you all about, being laid off and losing things in life and how I'm able to really push my brand and keep my business going in the midst of chaos, and how you can do that if you're experiencing different trials and tribulations in your life. If you are a tulip out there who is trying to figure out how to bloom, you're in a confusing spot in your life, you have all of these goals, you have loss, and you have these things going on, and you really just want to understand how you can push forward and achieve your goals and move out of that transition season, I think this retreat is the best thing for you. Go ahead and make sure that you grab your ticket, and I hope to see you all. Hey Tulips, it was such a great time chatting with you all. Make sure you get your tickets so that I can see you at the retreat. And if you aren't already a glam, I'm inviting you to join the glam squad. You can do that by following me on my social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and the blog.